Hi there. Tonight I want to speak a little bit about this book of the Chronicles that I'm busy writing. I've been writing this book for about, I think it's about 3 weeks now. It started off as a remembrance, going back into the past, like those remembrances I had about the medieval times and my experiences in those medieval times. The book of the Chronicles started like that. It started like a remembrance from the way back in the past. And then it took on a life of its own. It is still part of the teachings of Ashanti, because this book is part of a trilogy, as explained to me. First, there is the book of the Chronicles, chronicling the history of the Neronians, the Bahrainians, the Mayans, how they came to earth, up to modern day Kuru in South Africa. So it's partly remembrance and partly story, but it is a book that is part of this technostogram, which contains these 3 books: the book of the Chronicles, the book of the Omega. Now, the book of the Omega is all the teachings from Node 1 that I started writing down, all those teachings up to the book of the Chronicles is the book of the Omega. And it will continue carrying on with the teachings of Ashanti after I've finished the book of the Chronicles, which seems a bit confusing, but that is how it comes to me. So the book of the Chronicles is a remembrance of very long ago, plus sort of modern day history combined into one. The book of the Omega, as I just said, is what I've been taught by Ashanti up to the point where I started the book of the Chronicles. And the third book would be the book of light. What that is going to be, what format it's going to take, I have no idea at this point in time. I've only been told that it is a trilogy of Book of the Chronicles, Book of the Omega, and the Book of Light. The Book of Light is the most advanced. It starts off with the Book of the Chronicles, which is partly history, partly... Yeah, it is the history of how the Radiant Ones came to be on Earth, how they started interacting with people on the Earth, whilst the Book of the Omega is the teachings itself, explaining about the universal node, explaining about transceivers, explaining about mapping transceivers, all those things which have been explained by the teachings of Ashanti so far. And then, as I say, the Book of the Light, I have no idea what it's going to be, how it's going to work out, what it's going to contain. I have no idea. So I'm carrying on with the book of the Chronicles. I don't know where it's going to end, what it leads to at this point in time. I just write it as it comes, and it seems to be synchronizing and connecting everything together. The whole story is developing. Where it's going to end eventually, I have no idea. So, don't be confused. The teachings of the Ashanti will still continue, which is actually part of the book of Omega, as explained to me much later on when I started this book of the Chronicles. So, when the book of the Chronicles finishes, I will most probably, I don't know, start with the book of the Light, which is the third book, or I will be instructed by Ashanti to carry on with her teachings until a certain point of time where I will start the book of the Light, which will complete the trilogy. And after that, I don't know what's going to come after that. This is all that has been revealed to me at this point in time as I've been listening and writing. So I just want to say to the members, don't be confused. It is still the teachings of Ashanti. It's still part and parcel of the teachings of Ashanti. It's just different remembrances that are slowly will be knit together to form a cohesive whole. That's all I wanted to say tonight. Thank you for watching, and good night to you.